What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be installing the AFE Apollo GT series exhaust on our ZR2. I'll be showing you the installation process as well as a few sound clips. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so starting off with removing the factory exhaust, we're going to be towards the front of the truck. As you see, I'm right by the passenger front wheel. Just right here, you're going to be looking, and it's going to be two 15mm bolts that are right here. I would recommend, if you have it, spray some PB Blaster on those nuts so you don't end up snapping one of those studs off, because we will be reusing those studs. Alright, so next step we have to do is to get all these brackets out of these bushings. So you can see here, they kind of go along the back. But I'm going to show you a quick tip on how to get these guys out. So all you need is some WD-40, and you're going to give it a pretty generous spray on both sides. That way we're nice and lubricated. And then what we're going to do is you get some channel pliers like this, and you're essentially going to hook them. They're not open all the way, but you're going to hook it here, and then you'll be able to push it out. Alrighty, so we got all the hangers off. As you can see, the exhaust is actually resting on this cross brace here, and you can see it's kind of dropped down all the way already. The problem is, obviously, this factory exhaust is all one giant piece, as you can see there. So to get this out properly without any issues is probably going to be a nightmare in one piece. My plan is on this straight section here, right before the muffler here, I'm planning to cut right here, so that way I'm able to take the front portion off, and then the back portion I'll be able to kind of slide it over the rear axle there, and it'll be a lot easier to navigate. And therefore, if I cut it here where it's nice and straight, if you were ever to put the factory exhaust back on, that's easily done. If you take it to an exhaust shop, they can easily put a sleeve there and weld it back together in one piece. Alright, as you can see, the stock exhaust is out. And you can see where I made my cut at that long straight section there right before the muffler, and that made this 200 times easier getting this out. Now for fun, I'm going to record what the truck sounds like with nothing on. Alright, so the first piece obviously that gets to go in is the part that has obviously the two connections for what connects to essentially the downpipe of the truck. So we'll put this piece in first. And just like that, the first part of the AFE exhaust is in. I've yet to tighten the two nuts there. I got to do that. And then a tip to get these sliders in, you just lube it up with WD-40 and they slide right in super easy. Alright, our next component in the list of pipes is the muffler portion. That's next. Now this section of the exhaust, it's either nice to have some spare hands, or like I'm doing, if you have kind of a shop chair that you could rest the muffler portion on to kind of help elevate it while you line everything up, it is extremely helpful. Next pipe on the list is this one. Also, when you're sliding them onto the other ones, don't forget to preemptively slide these clamps on, so that way I'm kind of leaving them all loose until I get the exhaust all in place, and then I'll tighten them down as be. Last but not least, the final piece of the exhaust, this little portion with the exhaust tip with the nice little AFE logo on it, and again, don't forget your clamp. Well, as you can see, the exhaust, the final piece is in. I just have to tighten down everything, all the clamps. But as you can see, it sits way higher now, whereas the stock exhaust came out about where my hand is, kind of sitting really low, and right by the tire, which was what, when you're running over big obstacles with your tire, it always came down and smacked it. So now that it's up and tucked away towards the bumper, we should be good now. So now to tighten everything down and see how it sounds. So here we are going about 65 miles an hour. Right here, we're going 65 miles an hour, and it's literally no drone. Literally sounds like factory. Cruising at 65 miles an hour. Alright, so now we're going to do a little wide open throttle test here. Interior noise. Here we go. Not bad. Well, so far I've been absolutely loving this exhaust, the way it sounds on the ZR2. If you guys want to check out more sound clips, make sure to go check out my previous video on the trip that we did to southern Utah. The ZR2 had the AFE exhaust on it for that trip, so you'll be able to see how it sounds off-road. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome content like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video.